Hey everyone, I thought I'd just pop in and give you all a little bit of information. I don't get on the videos very much. I usually work a lot, so that's a lot of my thing that goes on with me, but I've been doing the GOLO diet and I'm still doing it, but I've had to change some things. So I don't exactly do the GOLO diet, but I do release, the release capsules. And then I do a lot of the other things like the proteins and stuff with it. And I still have my vegetables. The only thing I do a little different is like on the GOLO diet, it actually says you can have one carb. So when it comes to the carbs, it doesn't tell you how many. When it says one carb, it's referring to one food that's a carb, not actually the how many carbohydrates is in the food. So I actually have started doing my little program where I go in and look and see how many grams of fats in each food. Let's see, some foods have it like butter. Not downing butter because I do like butter better than I do some of the other olive oils, but they have like 11 grams of fat. So, and that's in 1 tablespoon. I do like to have my cottage cheese, which at least you do get 1 ounce, and it only has 9. So that's a whole lot better than 11 for a tablespoon. I watch my carbs also. I kind of limited those. I've not limited them as much, but I probably will limit them even more next month and change and let me have more fats, kind of to trick my body. I cannot, if I start doing a certain thing over and over, my body platforms and then it's just like over. And then I get discouraged, and I know plenty of y'all others probably do the same thing. Once your body platforms, you get discouraged, and then it's like, well, what am I doing this for? Sometimes you have to trick your body. So I've decided now, instead of doing the same thing over and over and over, repetitive, I've decided to change it. So, but this time I'm doing like, I'm limiting my fats and I'm limiting my sugars. I've definitely got to limit my sugars. That was one thing I discussed with my doctor, and just to be on the safe side, I definitely needed to eliminate my sugars due to my family history with diabetes and everything, because I don't want it. I've done seen my brother with it on his arm over here, and I just cannot constantly have my finger pricked or just have something stuck to me all the time reading my sugar. So I'm limiting my sugars. I've got to watch my carbs, and not the how many carb servings I get, it's the how many grams of carbs I'm getting. So that's the difference that I'm doing with the GOLO. Next one, like I said, next month I'm going to let my fats go a little higher and then my carbs go really, really low, with trying to do no sugars at all. Y'all, go from drinking sweet tea to just straight up turning it over and going to unsweet tea. It is awful, but I did it. So if I can do it, I think anybody else can do it too, because I'm not always that strong, and I'm going to tell you, I'm a motivator more than I am motivating myself. I like to motivate others. So if I can do it, y'all can do it too. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of the information. Eventually I'll get to where I'm on here more, trying to work 10-hour shifts, and then also I drive about an hour to go see my son every now and then, because he lives about an hour away and he's young. So every now and then mom will go in and for the rescue. I'm still teaching him stuff. I'm going to go spend Wednesday with him, and that's one reason why I always kind of rush on Wednesdays if I help y'all or try to get on here and do a video or anything, because it does take an hour there and an hour back. So it's about 2-hour drive there. And then I also try to still get in my walk. And then me and my husband, we usually try to read daily devotions every morning and read a little bit in the Bible or something like that. But that's just something that we both enjoy doing, and I hope we continue to do it. I'll start giving y'all more progress. I did kind of like slack off a little bit like during the holidays, but I plan to get back. I've got back on track. I've actually lost down to 174, where I had actually went up to 179 to when I first started this. I was down to 172. And I literally had just went back like going hardcore about a week ago. So I've actually dropped about 5 pounds within like a week. And then I'll just keep you posted on that right there. Eventually I'll start measuring myself again, or I'll let Matthew do it, since apparently everybody likes to watch Matthew. Oh, I get lost in thought. So if there's anything questions y'all have for me, feel free to ask me in the comments. If you want Matthew on here even more, just post in, bring on Matthew. Please like and subscribe. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.